Assalamualaikum and good day to our respective lecturer, Madam Azzi Adila binti Wan Adnan. My name is Nurain Iliani binti Hamidi, student of Bachelor in Halal Quality Assurance. This is my video presentation for assignment 2 that title is Halal Malaysia Standard MS 1500. Without further ado, I would like to start my presentation with the brief of the content. First content is introduction of MS 1500. The second one is requirement. The third one is example product of MS 1500 and the fourth one is the reference. And foremost, I would like to explain what is the meaning of MS Word. MS Word stands for Malaysian Standard. It was developed by the Working Group on Halal Food under the authority of the National Standard Committee on Halal Standard. The use of this standard required the organizer to comply with the requirement provided in the regulation for the product preparation, handling, and storage of halal food, as verified by the relevant authority such as JAKIM and JAIN. The standards are updated every 5 years to ensure that it's relevant to every changing in halal ecosystem. MS 1500 has been revised for 3 times. The first revision was in 2004, the second revision was in 2009, and the latest revision is in 2019. In the next slide is the list of requirements that must be followed by the company that want to apply MS 1500 to their product. Some requirement in Malaysian Standards 1500 halal food. Number 1 is management responsibility. Number 2 is premise and facilities. Number 3, device utensil machine, processing aids and equipment. Number 4, hygiene, sanitation and food safety. Number 5, storage, transportation, display, sales and serving of halal food. Number 6, packaging and labeling. And the last one is source of halal food. The first requirement are management responsibility. The management should provide regularly training to relevant staff on halal principles and their use. Besides that, it also must ensure halal integrity is maintained and food is manufactured according to halal requirement. The third one, the management should properly record all halal manufacturing and handling operation, document and record must be maintained and traceable. The fourth one, management should allow the Muslim staff to fulfill their religious practice such as fasting in Ramadan and also perform their prayer. Premise and facilities. The layout of premise permit, which consists of 3 proper factors that must be followed. The first one is proper process flow, the second one is proper employee flow, and the third one is good hygiene and safety practice. The premise must be effectively isolated and well protected from pig farm or their processing activity to prevent contamination through their staff or equipment. Next, a well-maintained, well-located Muslim praying area should be provided in the premise. Last one, pet and animal are not allowed to enter their premise. Third one is device utensils, machine, processing aid and equipment. They designed and constructed for easy of cleaning and not made of or containing substance such as najis. Halal food processing equipment must be only used for halal food, such as device of cutting meat. It cannot be mixed with non-halal cutting meat. Device, utensil, machine and processing aids used or in contact with najis al-muhalazah must be cleansed and served to according to Sharia law and fatwa. The halal authority will be supervised and verify this procedure. The animal hair appliance or brush are prohibited in MS 1500. All device, utensil, machine and processing aids shall be cleaned and maintained regularly. The fourth one is hygiene, sanitation and food safety. Hygiene, sanitation and food safety is necessity in the preparation of halal food. Besides, halal food manufacturers should implement hygiene, sanitation and food safety to prevent from physical, biological and chemical or food hazard. It also need use suitable detection or screening device in manufacturing and processing. Halal food shall be processed, packed, and distributed under hygiene conditions in premise licensed in accordance with Good Hygiene Practice (GHP), Good Manufacturing Practice (GMP), Veterinary Hygiene Practice (VHP), or such as specified by the competent authority MS 1514 or MS 1480, and public health legislation currently enforced by the competent authority in Malaysia and or producing country. Number 5. Storage, transportation, display, sale, and serving of halal. All halal food that are stored, transported, displayed, sold, and or served must be categorized and labeled with halal. Halal food transportation vehicles must be dedicated and cleaned. Number 6. Packaging and labeling. Halal food must be suitable packaging material should be halal in nature and should fulfill the requirement, which is the packaging material should not be made from any raw material that are degraded as najis by Sharia law in packaging, processing, preparation, and manufacturing equipment using. The packaging design, sign, symbol, logo, name, and picture must not be misleading and contravening the principles of Sharia law. Halal food and artificial flavor should not be named or synonymously named with non-halal products such as ham, bacon, beer, and other that might create confusion to the customer. But not least is source of halal food. There is 6 source of halal food. The first one is animal, divide into 2 categories, which is land animal and also aquatic animal. The second one is plant. The third one is mushroom and microorganism. The fourth one is mineral and chemical. Number 5 is beverage. Number 5 is genetically modified organism, GMOs. For the land animals, all land animals are halal as food except halal animals that are not slaughtering according to Sharia law, animals with long pointed teeth or tusks which are used to kill prey such as tiger, bear, elephant, cats, monkey. The next is predatory birds such as eagle and owl. And last but not least, animals that are forbidden to be killed in Islam such as bees, al-nahlah, woodpeckers, hudhud. Animals. Aquatic animals are those which live in water and cannot survive outside, such as a fish. All aquatic animals are halal except that are poisons, intoxicate, and hazard to our health. The next one is animals that live both on land and water, such as crocodile, turtle, and frog. The aquatic animal which live in najis or intentionally and or continually feed with najis. And the last is other aquatic animals forbidden to be eaten in accordance with Sharia law and fatwa. Plants. All type of plant and plant product are halal except those that are poisonous, intoxicating, or hazardous to our health. For the third one, mushroom and microorganism. All types of microorganisms such as bacteria, algae, and fungi and their byproduct or derivative are halal except those that are poisonous, intoxicate, and hazardous to our health. Fourth one, mineral and chemical. It also same goes to plant and microorganism. All minerals and chemicals are halal except those are poisonous and intoxicating or hazardous to our health. 5 is beverage. All kind of water and beverage are halal as drinks except those that are poisonous, intoxicating, or hazardous to our health, such as beer, alcohol that can make people did not realize what they are doing. Last but not least is genetically modified organism, food and beverage containing product and or byproduct of genetically modified organism or ingredient made by the use or manipulating of genetic material of animal that are non-halal by Sharia law and fatwa are not halal to consume or to be a product. In this last slide, I would like to give examples product that have MS 1500 under their halal logo. For examples, the first example is from Gardenia wrap. If we can see here, there is a halal logo and under of it is MS 1500. And the next product that also have 1500 is Dairy Milk Cadbury that also have 1500 MS standard. And the last one is Roti Gardenia that also have 1500 nation standard in their packaging. That's it for me. Thank you.